Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. I'd like to thank you for joining me again here today. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Costa Rica. I'm getting ready to watch the World Cup again this afternoon. It's Saturday when I'm recording this, so we have a big match against Holland this afternoon. We're a big underdog, but we got a lot of heart. I say we because this is kind of my adopted country after living here for 15 years. Anyhow, just wanted to get back to you guys and talk a little bit this weekend about detox. I've been kind of antsy to do some more detox for the last couple of months, and in the last couple of weeks I found out something. I've been watching somebody this past week. Her channel is Raw Vibrations, and her and some other people, they've been doing a watermelon cleanse, basically eating watermelon for 7 days, and I've been following her progress on this, and I'm just like, every day I'm reading this, I'm like, I'd like to be there, I'd like to be doing that. But that's just not like detox is fast. That's just not the place I'm at right now. I'm not really looking to restrict at all, even though I know what purpose it's for, and I totally supported them, and I will do some again in the future. But right now I'm just trying to just eat as clean as possible. And one thing I've noticed since I've been back in Costa Rica, it's been about 2.5 weeks now, and I started this new low-fat, pretty much no-salt program, and I'm eating really clean. I mean, most days are consistent of a lot of bananas, a secondary fruit, 3 or 4 pieces of a secondary fruit, usually about 64 ounces of juice. Sometimes it's all orange juice, sometimes it's half orange juice, like 32 ounces orange juice in the morning, and a green juice in the afternoon. I'm getting more and more back in the juicing thing. And through all this, I'm being able to tell, all of a sudden I kind of came to this realization the last few days that even though you're doing it slower, cutting back on that fat and eating very clean, getting rid of the salt, and just tightening in the way I'm eating is giving me detox. Now the detox may be at a slower rate than it would be if I were to do a juice fast or a water fast, or even do like a watermelon or grape cleanse, which those are both really cleansing for the body. But I can tell through my elimination, I can tell, I'm not sure, like I say, if this is detox but I'm starting to see just a little bit of difference, in there. Now, probably a lot of that is just the fact of cutting out the salt, cutting out the sodium, and lowering the fat down. But I can definitely tell that I'm getting some detox out of this. So what I would like to share with y'all is the fact that you don't always have to restrict to get this detox everybody's talking about. Now I know there's some people out there that almost seem obsessed with detox, and there's others out there that don't even really believe detox exists, or they're not really that interested in it. They just eat. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm very interested in detox, but like I say, and I don't think this is ego or vanity, but I've been through that just really emaciated looking stage. I'm looking more towards a healthy, vibrant stage right now. And with my yoga, I need plenty of food. So I'm just going to continue to keep it clean like this. Keep it clean and see how much detox I can get. And like I say, if it's, you can do, it's like a fast track. You can do a 7-day fast, whether it's water, juice, melon, whatever, and get a little bit of an acceleration. But I think I can probably get more out of 3 months of a steady clean eating detox. And it's just think of it like, you got the towel, you can wring it really quick and get all the water out, or I'm just doing a little bit more slow wringing on my body. But I can feel it. As I told you in one of the last couple of videos about last week when I got that B12 shot, now that jacked my energy up. I was a little bit hyper even that day. I was kind of like amped. It hasn't backed off. I mean, it has backed off. I'm sorry. It's I'm not zinging anymore, but the energy didn't go away. I'm still just like, so maybe, it's all starting to come together. It's all starting to come together. This doesn't directly have to do with detox, but it's all about, you're going down that path. You just, like I say, those road signs will come up at any moment, and you have to be paying attention to see those signs, so you know when to make a subtle adjustment. I've been, over the last 6 months, I've been playing a little bit. I've been bobbing and weaving and making subtle adjustments till I'm starting to get some results that I really like. I'm starting to get a feel that I really like. My yoga's improving. My skin's amazing. Like, I can touch like places on I'm a 50-year-old man, and I can I was doing something on my back the other day. I was rubbing some cream of some sort, and I'm like, man, for an old dude, you've got pretty soft skin. I can't really tell it on the spots where I have hair, but yeah, my skin's good. My eyes are even, I think, clearer than they were a month ago, and that could be partially to do with I saw the eye doctor when I was in the States also, and got the correct lenses for my eyes, and I got good contacts and a pair of glasses that had the proper prescription. So some of that redness was quite possibly from eye strain, and it's not the clearness now isn't all from anything internal, but I think that has a little bit to do with it. But anyhow, I'm going to get back to what I preach all the time. Don't look for quick fixes in dealing with your health, in your path of health, on your path of veganism, on your path of being a raw vegan, whatever it is. As we can get cleaner and cleaner just by doing the work day after day. Walking the walk. We don't have to do fast all the time. We don't have to do these crazy restrictions. We don't have to do this and that. Those don't hurt. Now, like I say, I don't want you to take from this message that I'm knocking those or those are bad. I'm just saying, if like me, you're in a different phase and you're not looking to restrict right now, or if you're not as far along on your journey as you might think, as I've said before, you might not be ready for one of these. You might not be ready for the juice fast. You might not be ready for a cleanse. And a lot of times psychologically, when somebody does this and then they can't complete it, it messes up their mentality. They feel like they failed, and it sets them back in their journey, in their road to detox, in their road to health. So just do the work, people. Have patience. If you keep doing the right things over and over and over, day after day, it's not sexy, it's not exciting, it doesn't give you some great story to tell about how I ate grapes for 3 years, but it gets you there. It gets you there. I'm telling you, and I know each one, I've said this many times before, I know all of us, all our bodies are different, and we're all individuals. But I'm going to tell you, hand on my heart, promise before God, this path is working for me. And I feel like I'm taking that middle path. I feel like I'm not falling on any extreme things on any side of the spectrum on the health issues. I try to learn. I try to mix things up. I try to see what works with my body. I change. I can accept change. And all I can say, folks, it's working for me. You have to ask yourself, this is one of those what we come in the South, so it's not a religious thing I'm pushing on you, it's just kind of an expression more or less. This is when we have a come to Jesus moment. And that's when things get real serious. Well, if it's not working for you, what you're doing right now, I don't know what it is. Whether it's being vegan, raw till 4, more raw every day, whatever your thing. I see so many people, oh, it's not working for me. Why is this not working for me? I'd really like to almost observe you for several days in a row and not have you try to act for me or whatever, but just see. Because almost like sometimes I'm almost like, I hear people saying, I'm doing this and that, but I think there's something in the background. Because all you have to do, and this is a cheesy saying, is from some multi-level marketing company I just dabbled with years and years ago. Plan your work, work your plan. But that was one little phrase I took from that whole experience that was true. If you make a plan and you follow that plan, there's a very small percentage of humans out there that have something medically or physiologically that's going to stop them from releasing the weight, from releasing the toxins, from releasing the metabolic waste, from releasing everything from your body. So I think a lot of times when people are like, oh, it's not working for me, we're not getting the entire story. And not to say that my way of eating is the only way, but I would almost want to take a few of those people, if I had the means and the resource, and say, okay, almost like a Big Brother, that old stupid reality show, and put a bunch of people in my house and say, I'm going to feed you for 1 month. I'm going to feed you for 1 month. You're going to eat, drink, and do what I tell you to do. Now after that month, I'd have a pretty good, I think I'd have a pretty good grasp of if this lifestyle works for somebody, or if maybe in the past they had been doing things that they're not telling you about when they say it doesn't work for them. Anyhow, that's all for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And the next time you think about detox, I used to always equal detox to restricting, fasting, you know, just doing something that was going to be drastic. But take it from me, you can get good detox. You can get a lot of detox just from everyday clean eating, low fat, raw vegan. See you guys. Peace.